Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Prezzo. In this video, I'll be teaching your boys how to find your sensitivity, the best graphic sensitivity, also the best settings for Rainbow Six Siege, bro. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, man. First thing first, we're gonna start off with the FOV, bro. Cause if you find your sensitivity right, and then you end up switching your FOV, your sense will feel completely off, right? FOV is field of view, right? It's basically how like wide your game is basically. So the lower you go, the higher your recoil gonna be. The higher you go, the less recoil you're gonna be. But also it really matters what kind of like TV you play on. So if you got like a 60-inch TV, I recommend playing on like 74 through 80, right? It depends on how far you sit back from the TV. If you kind of close, you can probably play on 80. Now if you got like a monitor, bro, I go on like 80 to 90, but I just recommend playing on 90, bro. That's overall the best thing you can play on, bro. There's no difference. It's a lot of hype around 84 FOV, bro. Game. There's no difference between 84 and 90, bro. Just play on 90, bro. I promise you, it is a lot better, bro. Now, that's fine since y'all got that figure, all right. Y'all just play around with that, see whatever y'all comfortable with on, right? It shouldn't take no longer than like probably like 5 minutes to figure it out, right? Now let's find our vertical and horizontal, right? Now how I find mines, right? This is what took me from a 1.1 champ to a 1.6 champion. I should have like some screenshots on the screen right now. I'm like a old champ. I'm like a 1.0 champion, right? I like to use the old method. I don't like the new method, right? So what I do is I come here, right? I aim head level. I punch, right? Nah. So this is what you want to do. You can basically do this on any wall. You just gotta make sure you got enough room, right? Just go over a little bit, right? Right. Now this is gonna help you find your ADS sensitivity and your un-ADS sensitivity, right? Now you just want to move back, right? You know, head level, crouch level, right? And I don't even think this is not my right ADS, so that's why it's so slow. But what you want to do is, right? Say like you don't know what sense you want to play on, right? If you don't know what sense you want to play on, right? I recommend going on to 100 horizontal, right? Or 100 horizontal and 50 vertical. I don't recommend going over 50 horizontal, right? But once you put those two, I'll probably get like a decent distance, probably like 8 meters, right? 8 meters should be comfortable enough, right? Now you just want to try to flick between the little punch holes, right? Just try to flick between them, and as y'all can see that I'm over flicking it, right? If you over flicking it, you want to turn your sense down by 10, right? And that's only if you like over flicking, like dang, like you see how I'm going from the middle to like the corner, right? That's over flicking it, bro. But if I'm like looking at the center, right, and I'm like, okay, I'm there. You see how I'm hitting that mud, and then oh snap, you might as well go down by five. Go down by five, right? But since me personally, I'm not hitting that mud at all, right? So I'm gonna go down by 10, right? Now let's try the vertical, right? Oh man, oh man, that mud is not hitting at all. That mud is not hitting at all. So I'm gonna go down by 10 again. My vertical is 25, right? I know that's my vertical. So the lower I go with my vertical, it's gonna be better, right? But if you do feel like, man, my vertical is, I want a faster vertical, even though you on 50, right? Like, man, I want something even faster. I just probably go to like 70 and then work your way down, right? Work your way down, right? Let me see. It's not bad. It's not too bad, right? And that's what y'all want to do to y'all find something that y'all mad comfortable with, right? You want to do that all the way down to you find something comfortable with. With me, I know, hey man, I know this is my sensitivity, 50, 25, right? Now you're just gonna work your way all the way down to find something that you're comfortable with. Alright, but okay, bet. Now now hold on, let me get y'all a better example. Say like you start off, you can also start off with 25, 50, right? You don't want to go below 20, you don't want to go below 40 with the horizontal, right? You can work your way up if you want to work your way down, right? Say like you're a low sense player, you want to have a higher, you want to have a faster sense, right? So you can turn it up by five, boom, turn this up by five, and then turn this up by two. Or I'm tripping, turn this up by two, boom, right? And then just slowly work your way up till you feel like you like it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like an app. If you don't, my bad, boys. Everything crashed, but hopefully y'all understand what I was talking about, or with how to find like your horizontal and vertical. Now we finna find that ADS. You just need to go on Safari or Google, wherever you have Chrome, wherever. You can also go on to Microsoft Edge on the Xbox. Just go to My Games and Apps, just in case you don't have your phone with you. You know what I'm saying? Or anything can happen, right? Anything can happen, right? Apps, and then Microsoft Edge will basically, it's basically like Google, basically, pretty much. You can look up anything. You can even order you some DoorDash off that money. You know what I'm saying? But this is how we gonna find our ADS. If you don't know, they did take away some scopes. Say like you have a favorite scope, like a 1.0 scope, that was your favorite scope, and everything just fell off. But we're gonna start off with the first step, right? On how to create, or how to, yeah, basically how to create your ADS, right? And then the second step, say like we created your we just created your ADS, right? But you someone that like, man, I already had a good ADS. I just need to learn how to get the ADS back, right? I will show y'all how to get your ADS back as well, right? But first step, we finna show y'all boys how to create your ADS. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna screen record something. It should be on the screen, right? Make sure the okay, microphone is on, right? So this is basically called RSys calculator. What it does, it make all your scopes feel the same, right? It's 10 times better than the way that we did it. You know how you don't use this to find your horizontal or vertical. You only use this for ADS, right? But the same step that we took to find like a horizontal and vertical, right? It's gonna be harder if we try to use that same method with the ADS. It's gonna be 10 times harder. That's why it's something called ADS or R6 calculator. My bad, I'm stuttering, right? So what you want to do is you don't want to go below 20, right? So you see the first box that we clicked on, right? That box right there. You're gonna go on 20. Well, we're gonna type in 20, right? Also, make sure aspect ratio is 16 by 9. That's for consoles. And then you see the FOV. FOV, basically whatever FOV you had chosen, right? So say like you chosen um 74 FOV, right? Boom, that's your FOV that you chosen, right? You don't want to go below 20 ADS, right? 20 ADS, that's the box that we just clicked back on, because it's just too slow, bro. But if you want a lower sensitivity, you can probably start off 10 and work your way up. So I recommend doing, let's say 20, right? So we typed in 20, we're gonna scroll down, right? Now you see the 1.0 scope, we're gonna put that to 14, right? Look on the Xbox screen, boom, right? The 2.5, right, is 23, right? Boom, put that one to 20, 23, right? And then 3.5 will be same thing, right? 23. Right? You basically gonna do that with all the scopes. You're gonna plug in the numbers, right? We're gonna apply it, right? Now we're gonna get off it. I don't wanna close my phone because it might stop recording. So we're gonna put the phone down like that. I'm gonna swipe it away. But look, you come in now. You're testing it. For me, I feel like this ADS is a little bit too slow for me personally. But it's there. Let's see about the recoil. Yeah, man, this one is bumping up, bumping. I can't even control recoil, bro. Now this right here, that dot right there, is basically me on my sensitivity controlling recoil. But when you find your ADS, all right, bet you probably can flick it, but make sure you can control recoil as well. Yeah, I just can't control it, so we might have to just bump it up, right? So let's get back on. I'm gonna look on the screen again, right? Let's find it. Now, basically, all you want to do is bump it up by two. Always two. Always two. Bump it up by two. Now we're on 22, right? Now it'd be 25, right? Plug the numbers in. What's that? I'm using the 2.5 scope, so that's the number. That's the scope that I want to use, right? 25. That's 25, right? Now let's try it out, right? Ooh, that's not bad. That's a tad bit faster, tad bit faster. But this is a very slow sensitivity because I can't go from here to here. It's basically me like tracing, right? Make sure you trace as well, right? Right? When you also like plug in the numbers, make sure you can do these two things, right? Trace, right? It's basically just keeping your ADS on the punch hole and making sure it don't go off the punch hole. flicking, right, and controlling recoil, right. Make sure you do those two things. Man, I cannot control that much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bump it up again, right, till we find something that we're comfortable with, right. We were just on 22. Let's try 24, right. Basically, that's all you want to do is you want to just use those steps, right. When you plug the numbers in, right, go back in, boom, my ADS, boom, simple. Plug the numbers in, boom, plug all the numbers in, right. Now we just plug the numbers in. Let's see. Now I only got 8 bullets, so make this count. Not as bad. I can flick a lot better, but I can't go from here to here. It's basically me like tracing, right? Not bad, not bad. Now let me try my tracing. I'm keeping it on the center. I'm keeping that one on the center. My bad, was a little too far. But yeah, I'm keeping this one on the center, bro. Not bad at all. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent, bro. Not bad. Now let's try control the recoil. A lot better, right? We went from this little spread to that. Like we went from this. Wait, we went from this to this little spread, bro. That's a big difference. Y'all can see. Y'all can see the progress. Y'all can most definitely see the progress, bro. Now that's all y'all want to do when y'all like trying to just create one, right? But say like, all right, man, I already had like a good sensitivity, bro. But the scopes low key messed me up. Say like my favorite scope was the 2.5, right? So what you want to do is want to come on here, right? Say like my 2.5 scope was 30, right? So what you want to do is go up here. You see the little box, and this is for finding your ADS, right? Finding it, getting it back, right? The first step is basically how we create it, right? But if you need to find it, this is the steps that you're gonna take, right? You're gonna come in here, say like, okay, we need to find 30, right? We need to find 2.530. So let's type in 24, right? 24 for 2.5. That's a little too fast. That's a little too fast. You see on the screen, it's 2.5 is 29. So we will go back up. Let's type in 29, right? That should be 30, right? That's 33, right? We're gonna go back up one more time. 25. Oh, we super close. So it's gonna be like probably 27 or 26, right? Yeah, 27. I mean 26, right? Boom. Right now, we just found our 30. We just found our 2.5 scope, right? Boom. Now you just plug it in. Now you see 18. 8. You see 1.0 is gonna be 18 now. Let me pick my phone up. And then you just plug the numbers in. Basically, that's all you're doing to find that. Let me know if you want me to go over it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? This is also what the link is called. I also put it on the screen, right? I don't want to butcher the name. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's basically how you want to find your ADS sensitivity, bro. But that's it, bro. I'm gonna let the old clip play because it crashed. Like my PC basically kind of crashed, like this part. But yeah, let me know if y'all any questions on this part. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let the future person or the past person. Y'all been waiting for it, right? We just figure out how to make our sensitivity, right? You're gonna go over, right? You're gonna go over a notch, right? And look, I did skip a step, but we're gonna go back to it. We're gonna come back to it, right? We're gonna go to screen shake. Make sure this on 0. Make sure this on off, right? Now these two is preference, right? It doesn't matter what these two are. The most important thing right here, bro, display. Make sure you have VSync off, bro. If you have VSync on, it will make your game look a lot better, but it will give you less FPS, right? Have it off, right? Also, have this on prioritized performance, bro. It will give you 120 FPS, right? Now, this whatever your FOV was, right? This is all preference. These two is preference. Brightness preference. It all depends what you like, right? I'll make sure you have music on 0, right? Master volume 100. Well, it depends on the headset as well, right? Make sure you play on night mode. You can have subtitles on if you want, but it's low-key a little distraction, right? I like to have, when I come down here, I like to have gamer tags off, right? Let me see if I can find it. I like to have gamer tags off, but the outlines of my teammates on. Make sure you have rim light on, so when they be in very dark colors, their body will glow, right? That's pretty much it with that, right? Now, graphics settings, basically, right? You're gonna go to my games and apps, right? Settings. We're gonna go to this is not graphics, it's more of audio. right? I'm gonna get into graphics a little bit later, right? You're gonna make sure you go 180p, right? 1080p, 120 hertz if you new jam. Go to video mode. Make sure you check all the boxes. When you see refresh rate, make sure you have that off. Like with me, I have it off on my monitor setting. So I make sure if you got a monitor, go on your monitor setting and make sure you have VSync off. It's gonna have something called sync. Make sure you have it off. I promise you, your game will feel a lot better. But it said like you can't turn it off on your monitor. Like with my monitor, I can't turn it off. Right? It's gonna say refresh rate off. Right? You're gonna disable it. Boom. Right? Go to video. Make sure you have it on 24 bits. If you turn it up high, it will give your game a delay. Now, this is what the graphics come in at. If you want to have better color, right? Overall better color, you want to see more, turn this on. RPG on. But I do feel like it gives you a little bit delay, a little bit delay. But I've been having it on for a while, so I don't notice a delay at all. But it does give you a little bit of delay, but it will make your game a lot colorful, a lot better, especially if you can't see. That's pretty much it with that. Now, this is the audio settings, right? Oh, I'm tripping. I flipped them, but this is the audio settings right here. This is the audio settings, right? You'll make sure you have it on Windows Sonic, bro. Promise you, better audio, bro. Additional options, bro. Chat mixer. Have this on do nothing. I promise you, bro. Have you ever gotten into like an Xbox party, bro, and it just so loud or so quiet, bro? Put this one on do nothing, bro. I promise you. Make sure you have this on headset, but if you do got a capture card or something, put this on headset and headset and speakers. It will allow you to capture the Xbox party audio, right? That's pretty much it, bro. That's pretty much it with everything. Now, if y'all have any more questions, thank y'all so much for watching to the end. If y'all need further help with the steps, comment down below your gamer tag, or even text me on Xbox Preslow. I should be able to see it and like, hey man, I need help with this step or this, or you know what I'm saying. Whatever you're struggling with, just let me know. I got y'all boys. You know what I'm saying. I need y'all boys to be safe too. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. So close to 2,000, bro. I catch y'all boys later.